Yeah, Sarah here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We are on Kholodny Ferma, playing for today, spawning on the left. We have PanzerGrenadierAngreifen. And he's straight away locked in Scavenge as OKW. On the right hand side we have Norsk11 as the US forces, who has straight away locked in heavy cavalry. There we go, Commander's immediate lock-in for both these players. No dilly-dally. Angreifen currently around 15 as OKW. Norsk11 around rank 60 as US forces. Okay, where's that Kubel off to, eh? Interesting to note, he did go for his Volksgrenadiers before getting his Kubel out. He also did not capture this, ran straight for his munitions. And also ran straight for the centre to wire off this piece of heavy cover here, though it looks like he didn't wire it off that well. Only got the single piece of wire down as well. The OKW reinforced wire does take a bit more to cut. Or to plant. Oh, caught in a bad spot there. Always a tricky garrison, this one, because there's a nice piece of heavy cover on either side that you can't fight out. Like one window from either side, you can't really fight active engagements. It's a heavy cover. So just checking them with each other, but yeah. Interesting to know that Angreifen did go for that strategy, because you clearly saw he wanted to wire this off, but get a squad here in case the squad was rushing here to try to steal the garrison, so he'd have a squad there to be able to get in this garrison and deny it to any units hoping to harass up here, and then made his Kubel after that. Because obviously if he went for the Kubel first, he wouldn't have the extra squad to be able to deny this garrison, so interesting build order there from Angreifen. Usually I don't bother with the Kubel on the map this bit because I can't keep it alive. And there comes a point in the game where I wish I had one more squad of Volksgrenadiers rather than the Kubel. Anyway, getting a bit of harassment here on these riflemen. We're going to be able to beat both these squads here. Quite handily as well. The squad here, you know, I think the Kubel might have had that on negative cover, so they were getting shredded really quickly. And Angreifen actually did the right thing, switched to the squad that was approaching from this direction straight away with his Volksgrenadiers. Got a model drop on those riflemen as they approached. That pretty much sealed the victory for him. Of course he did have 2v1 going, but switching targets early pretty much locked up that engagement. Oh no, he's charging over negative cover again. This is really not too good.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Has gone for that mortar. Perhaps he's sick of the Volksgrenadier squad that was in the garrison, but now it's just a little bit closer to his mortar. Has to retreat. Stern Pioneer's not dropping any models. Incredible luck. Angreifen. Ooh. He wasn't on a road there. That probably would have been a dead Kubel. Kind of a good thing though. The squad just retreated. They're going to have to stick around here to heal. Can do some repairs at the same time. You don't have to stick around to heal. You know, you can heal whilst on the move when using the med supplies, but might as well stick around and don't take any damage before you're fully healed. Do some repairs. Yeah, we've got a squad working its way onto this cutoff. No wire here. Norsk didn't see his capture order. We didn't manage to get wire down on that either.
Prepare for orders. Command half-track has been permanently established as a static post.
Scott's coming from two sides here. He's going to lose control of his cutoff, but he's going to be able to win this engagement quite easily. Probably going to have just enough firepower left over to win this one as well.
Commander abilities ready.
Okay, we've got some rear echelons coming in here. Looks like they'll try to get to the capture circle, prevent the
Combat unit
cap.
ready.
Uh-oh. Jaeger's deployed here. There's some good damage in.
We've lost a squad of
Oh
infantry.
no! Stern Pioneers get one shot trying to repair the Kubel up here. Uh-oh. That is no good. Looks like maybe he just didn't use the repair kit at all. The med kit. Tried to wait until he could upgrade his battle group, and he paid the price. Lost his Stern Pioneers to one mortar shell there. Remember this? Use mortar cut one-shot squads. Only does 60 damage, and infantry has 80 health per model. It's actually impossible to get one shot by it, in spite of what some people on the forums will say. And I do have my fan going in the background. Sorry if there's a bit of noise, but it is stinking hot here today. I can't have my window open either because it's really windy as well. It's making a crazy amount of wind noise blowing onto my mic, so the fan going, but could be worse. He's going to put a fighting position down here. Upgrade with a 50 cal too. It's out of the fighting position. That is curious. But this does give you garrison bonuses. I don't know if there's a minimum range on the rifle grenades it launches, but still a very curious decision. They're going to need to deploy an incendiary grenade if they hope to kill this.
Is sustaining fire. We're losing a capture point.
Okay, here comes the incendiary grenade. So the Pioneers closing in here, but there is a Stewart on the field. And no answer at the moment for Angreifen. There goes the Kubel.
Light vehicle destroyed.
See, this is usually around when my Kubel dies as well. And I'm asking myself, well, was it worth it? Sure, he got some nice engagements over here with it. Early game, but did he get 210 manpower's worth? Especially on a map with like Kholodny Ferma, not exactly the largest map. It's not like his capping speed was vastly superior with the Kubel. Fighting position does go down though. So the squad's making it for the garrison, perhaps? Nope. Waiting for reinforcements to arrive. Infiltration grenades coming in. Okay, the scatter is favourable. This forces squad gets away there. Okay, their first shot misses, so they should be fine. getting in the garrison now. They're in B. They don't have hold fire when they're inside buildings, so they're gonna do what they're gonna do. Interesting. These are they even firing there? The animations didn't look like they were firing, but I saw a few bullets fly out. I thought. Griffin has a whole boatload of fuel. Could get his tier 4 up. It hasn't yet. And yeah, it would be quite reckless to put it up on the front lines right now with such little territory control. Getting your tier 4 up early though is very useful against light vehicles. It does limit where they can push you to.
The capture point is being overrun.
It's just not on the cards for Angreifen at the moment. Down here harassing again, but he's actually lost his fuel right now. And just has very few territory points altogether. He does get the neutralize here on the cutoff. Not that he's going to be cutting off that much because he's got a lot of territory under his control. Oh, that's a pack out, so. Norsk. Double indirect. I suppose Angreifen now has munitions and fuel under his control, and even... Uh-oh. Oh, they're taking so much damage! Received accuracy penalty so high there. He finished planting the booby trap, didn't even notice it. Oh, but that was a unlucky booby trap, only got one model. I think they might be limited, similar to mines, to only be able to kill 2 models. As well, but I don't think the Soviet ones are that are on the urban defense commander. So I think those are limited to the number of models they can kill.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Are these limited though? I'm not sure.
Has been permanently established as a static post.
Griffin in a lot of trouble, doesn't have very much map control, has put down his tech structure and just putting it down here, covering one sector. The inconsequential area. I suppose at least it guarantees in one sector for the entire game, because I don't think anybody's going to bother sending a whole bunch of anti-tank guns and stuff down here, whereas, you know, if you try to put it around here, even here I've had it pushed with anti-tank guns because they do tend to hang around the middle here. It's not that far to go. Stops neutralised there. Norsk actually did put a bar on that captain to join forces with the bazooka. Myself up an anti-tank gun as well in preparation. The tank, and here it comes, the Ostwind. Very surprised he bothered to go for the Ostwind here. Because, yeah, as I said, he made his tech quite late. And the main reason I would get an Ostwind at this moment is because it's You know, it's 50 fuel cheaper than the Panzer IV, but I mean, if he's got 50 fuel, basically straight away when his last one comes out, maybe he should have just saved for another 30 seconds or whatever, and then just made it then. Made a Panzer IV then. A lot safer option. Ooh, that squad got wiped on retreat by the Flakkie, but so did the squad that was stealing the mortar get wiped. Using the high velocity armor piercing rounds and forcing away that flak panzer very effectively. Ooh, that was a nasty Stewart shot. That could be a dead squad. Oh, but he's not going to chase. Didn't chase. And as you know, Stewart is the beefiest of the light tanks, so just have decent armor. It's not going to get penetrated all the time by the flak panzer. So if that was what he's worried about, maybe getting 2 hits on him from a kid, if he tried to chase that squad and then maybe a little bit of follow up, didn't need to worry because flak panzer, it's not going to guarantee do 80 damage to it. Anyway, Norsk11, yeah, he's lost 2 rifle squads, so he's pretty underrepresented in the infantry. A lot of players in this situation would go for lieutenant, gets that free squad, gets access to the 50 cal, which is very strong, gets OKW, and then instead of checking major, oh god, he got wiped so quickly. Going straight for the Pershing. Just bring out a Sherman. Infiltration grenades go in. See, they do no building damage anymore. Double and direct fire here though is going to cause Norsk a few issues in the center. Kind of needs to reinforce his pack outs as well. Oh my god, he didn't get out of the building? Oh no. It's going after the flak panzer though. And he gets it. Okay, well that's a good pickup. He's got to get out of here though. Shrek squad's coming down. And Raketin does not switch to face fast enough and allows the Stewart to escape. Oh, drop both their bars. I suppose it's something he doesn't have to spend 120 munitions. Oh, and he's getting away. Squad's not going to get the Faust off. And Stewart's going to live to fight another day. But Norsk now has no infantry at all. It's probably a situation where you would go for a squad of Rangers. It still probably needs another rifle squad as well. Just to have the threat of the anti-tank grenade. So yeah, probably best to get the rifleman first, so that you can get in the Brevet 1, so you can get access to the anti-tank grenade most quickly. And then maybe go for Rangers after that. Or even just another squad of rifles. Maybe having one squad with anti-tank grenade might not be enough. Sherman coming forwards, but I think he heard it through the fog of war. He kind of switched directions straight away. Oh god, what is it doing? It's turning around. Oh, what is it doing? What is it doing? What is it doing? Oh god. I wonder if this was causing him some pathing issues. So what I imagine happened there was that he right-clicked somewhere too far away. So that's why the Sherman turned around, and then he tried to issue pathing commands, assuming he could go through here, but he couldn't. And almost lost a Sherman. Being extremely lucky there. Oh, was that was another squad wipe? A lot of squad wipes here. Both players. Oh, Angreifen himself. He's lacking infantry. He's got the Jaegers, but yeah, they're not going to have Fausts.
Armor here.
Contact! Enemy infantry!
Was in the red smoke. Okay, that was actual artillery. Thought it might have been the barrage. Ooh, Packhowie lands a monster shot. That could be a wipe. And it is! Packhowie. I thought that was close range, but that isn't even that close range. Devastating hit though. Getting quite lucky as Norsk. Griffin goes for the Panzer IV this time. Has to with the Sherman on the field. But Norsk already... Well, he's about to build Jackson, he can't, so maybe he wants to make something else, but already can go for the Jackson. Really outnumbers Angreifen. And if he went for the Panzer IV first, it probably wouldn't have died. This Stuart probably wouldn't have penetrated its armour. Like the Flak Panzer got penetrated before, so... Unfortunately, he's left a bar down here. I think if he just changed his camera angle, we'll be able to right click on that. Maybe not from the standard angle, but... What was that turret doing? Okay, he runs over that shoe mine that was just planted. Looks like he's... Oh, he's using smoke. To do what? He's not reversing. He's still on high explosive. Still on high explosive. Hasn't changed from high explosive. Stuart's going up here. It's going to be able to use its shell shock. Behind B4. Push it away. Shell shock misses its first shot. There it goes. Now Bazooka and A-10 going to come up. There's a 4. Needs to get out of there. Uses the blitz. One more Bazooka shot though. Could go down. So here's some pretty bad micro for both. Yeah. Perhaps he used the smoke and then forgot to reissue a retreat command, forgetting that the smoke cancels movement orders. I'm going for another Panzer IV here. But we know that Norse is going to be saving the Pershing, and the Panzer IV does not have enough firepower to deal with the Pershing. Even with its 10 penetration increase, it's just not enough. Even though KW Panzer IV, which extra armor, it's just not enough against the Pershing. It's too strong. Kind of needs Panther against that. Shoots through his own infiltration grenade there. Okay, put a booby trap down here. Oh, and he gets 3 models, so no, there mustn't be a model cap on that. Nice booby trap action there, but he's got no munitions now at all. Wouldn't have any left for like a blitz if he needed it on his tank. Probably wouldn't be prioritizing booby traps right now. The most critical aspect is the tank play. Make sure he's got everything he can. His tank's alive. From every opportunity. And here comes pushing. We're going after the fighting position. Doesn't chase though, sees the Shrek squad and decides against chasing any further. That's probably going to leave his Steward out to die. Looks like the model with the Shrek actually got killed by the Pershing, so he interrupted their attack. I don't think he would have died though. That looks like more than one Shrek shot to me. Kittens on the scene, but they failed to penetrate. And having gone for the Shreks, of course, his repairs on his 2 Panzer IVs is going to be quite slow, honestly. Whereas we've got a whole bunch of vehicle crews for Norsk. These repairs are going to be rather speedy.
Crowds show 300 points on their line. A capture point is being overrun.
Well, that was that was bad, losing Kitten as it crossed the road. Now Angreifen in a whole lot of trouble. About to take down these REs perhaps though. Does. So going to have to use his vehicle crew to repair the Pershing if it ever takes damage, or more damage. But the AT gun is there with the piercing rounds. Angreifen's losing all of the map now. He's just getting pushed back, pushed back, pushed back. To this Rakin was here. Did it stolen?
That's it. Point's ours.
Well, what happened to it? I don't see it up here. I don't see it up here.
What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits? Ground secure.
Come up here to do something. Get decrewed and mystery. Can't be this one because it's already nearly vet 2. Oh well, it will remain a mystery. To me, I'm sure you guys probably saw what happened. Oh boy. Oh, he's on high explosive rounds. Going for another Sherman though, so it seems to me Norsk is going to make a big push now. 2 Shermans, Stewart, and the Pershing, and that should be able to knock out Angreifen once and for all. Maybe it depends on the timing of this. Yak Panzer IV in production, but
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Yak Panzer I feel like at the moment kind of needs to vet up to be super effective.
We're losing a capture point.
To get to vet 2. Kind of similar to the Su-85. Be careful with this Panzer IV because at any stage something could sneak its way through the middle and flank his tanks. Using combined arms here. Extra bit of range. Those tanks. All the bonuses. Okay, Yak Panzer is here. Pushing down the middle. Just trying to kill the pack counter. He's already up to vet 2 even after getting decrewed. Angreifen is draining VPs very quickly now. Doesn't even have one under control at the moment. Chucking everything into the middle. His 10 guns back on the front lines. Now it's vet 3. 30% penetration.
A capture point is under attack. One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire.
Big pressure on the mortar. A big push of US infantry coming through the middle. Yak Panzer IV is there, so is the Raketen. German not coming around on the flank, but this one's coming around behind now. Pershing taking a lot of damage, nearly dead, but oh man. Sherman runs over a mine. It's taking a lot of damage. Down that goes. Yak Panzer IV also in trouble. Oh, he activated shell shock, but slightly too late. Got main gun crits. Yak Panzer misses though and just stays in front of the anti-tank gun. Down it goes. Heavy casualties, but Norsk is still ahead. Don't lose his Pershing. Still in control of the VPs as well. Oh man. It's got decrewed as well. Angreifen. Do some repairs and some capping at the same time.
Rear echelon squad ready for action.
Making another Raketen. There's one available here for capture if he can get an infantry squad. And he's rebuilt some rear echelons to help repairs. That could just about be it for Angreifen, losing his Yak Panzer so unnecessarily there, just standing in front of the M1 for so long. Especially the vet 3 M1. With the heat rounds, I'm pretty sure he had the heat rounds cooking as well. Not heat rounds, Sabot rounds. Oh my god. And, you know, things like that can happen when you don't have any infantry to screen for your tanks. Can run head-on into anti-tank guns and other tanks and just get cut down, like we just saw. And there's one Rakitten, the other one struggling to penetrate. And looks like Griffin's gonna call it a day there. Well, a lot of casualties on both sides. I have to say, Griffin's tank play rather lacking this game. And yeah, a lot of squad wipes. Some of them unavoidable though, you know, like the ones up here with indirect fire shell landing. Also that one where the Griffin stole the mortar team. Mortar team did seem to do quite well for him though, I have to say. But yeah, a lot of losses this game, quite a fast-paced game. A lot of VPs trained in not a lot of time, and a lot of casualties clocked up. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.